number 3. Good evening and hello again, everybody. Leslie Bro here, fresh off appearing on Arcade Pit for the first time. It goes to show the timing of when I'm recording this. I hit the wrong button. Then again, I'm having to rewire my brain because of how things are programmed a little differently. Ah well, his ways. But yeah, Arcade Pit was a hell of a time. Definitely worth checking out. I'm going to be watching that back at some point soon. Well, not tonight because, yeah. And as usual, you get a live show, you get technical difficulties. But it is what it is. I had a great time. And the story behind it is that I was approached to appear it as Tempest Mask 1000 was the one who had approached me to appear on the show. I said, you know what, let's go with it. And we both had a great time. There was stuff he was good at, there was stuff I was good at. But like I said, it was a phenomenally good time. I enjoyed it. I would do it again. Holy crap. Because usually I'm the one in the audience taking the clips and just having a good laugh. It's way different being on the other side. And yes, I finally got some Killer Instinct out of my system after so long. And Idol is as rough of a fight as I remember it. Ugh. Anyway, enough blather about that. We gotta get at her with this. So Chozo Rando's gonna have some items in different locations, and this is where I'm not very familiar. So I'm just pretty much winging it, because you know what? We'll do it live. Screw it. Let's get on with it. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice hit. And now we go down. That's fine. First stop being the Morph Ball pedestal, which, as usual, is the Morph Ball. Orb. And this is being recorded while AGDQ 2026 is going on, so... See what we get here. Power Bomb. One super pack, 2 super pack. There's 2 miners I want to grab up here, so Both energy tanks, so going out of the way, proving to be worthwhile. Had to get out of the water there. Which is the minimum needed for beating the game. Tracker is on Chozo mode, by the way, which shows the minimums for clearing the game and whatnot, but I'm going to exceed them. Probably shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. One thing I don't like about this route is doing climb. This route sucks. Come on, get with the program here. That is wave beam. Okay, we take those. None of them drop power bombs. Damn. Well, now I am getting extra energy tanks. Alright, on to Bryn. Who needs logic? I just got gravity suit out of logic. Take a couple of power bombs to get through here. Power bombs, but rather it was in logic. Very low on power bombs, so I'm gonna have to be careful with where I place this next one. I believe that's the placement I want. Now they can take a break. Oh, that gives me can fly. Son of a gun. Not what I wanted to see there, clearly. Got it. This game isn't always about speed, sometimes there's an ammo management. Soloing Green Hill Zone, because why not? Wanted the power bomb drop more than anything else. That was clean. Hoping spares are something good. I would call that something good, because that's both suits. Problem is, I still need a means of proceeding in some aspects. Bomb right there, goes straight down. Meridia, early Meridia is tempting, but now's not the time. Qualifier is also tempting, but due to how logic works with Canfly, that puts Crate in logic, so we're gonna go that way. Another energy tank. What is this? Boop. Crab beam. No, I mean, if Eddie, not to knock it or anything, but if I'm gonna use a beam, I'd rather use plasma. So get this while I'm here. And I want it being a super missile. already broken logic for speed. Has that random Chrome alert. That is something not pertaining to what I'm doing, so not gonna pay it any mind. I'm gonna stick in logic for the most part here and go into Business Center. Another trash can. I don't have to grab the missile right this second, I can grab it on the way out. That is more like it. Gives us wrecked ship access. And lets us go further without having to rely on gravity jumps. Not that that's a bad thing. With wave beam, croc escape could be a thing, so let's have a look. Let's see. Another energy tank. Supers, because I don't have charge, so that works out anyway. Some enemies are jerks. Two items here at Warfare Reserve. They are just ammo. Game, really. Game is a big jerk as it shot me again. I mean, I say that and then I pot shot King Cack attack. Come on, get up there. I always say yes to supers because without charge, you need a lot of them. Gladly take plasma. Got the quick strat out of that room with the damage boost. it's right there. I might as well. Because if I find charge, I'm not going to need any more ammo. Best quality of life item in the game, don't at me. Clippers are slowing me down there. I'm already down here on the route that I'm on. Going this way does make sense, even though the fight's really slow. We go that way. It's more of a health bomb than anything. Damn. Still gave me an energy tank. Oy. Farm up supers, I don't have a choice. But I'm gonna switch methodologies here because I am gonna need power bombs ahead. Wait, I get to this room, so it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, excuse me. out. It took his 30 exact. Alright, so we have 3. Those in the know how important ammo management is in this game. First room in the game. Conquered. With screw attack, I do not fear this at all. Gonna have to stop a power bomb. It's a shame. But it's supers, which is even more helpful many times. Soon as the pirate turns is when I fire. Since supers help immensely for Ridley, they're worth me grabbing. Definitely got enough. Alright, Ridley, let's dance. Yeah, Ridley is not behaving. Now we go. Okay, now if we find charge, we won't need to hunt ammo. At all. Ow. You. Nice. A second power bomb tank. That stays locked away. Without charge, supers are a necessity. Just due to the raw ammo count needed to beat Mother Brain. I have a hunch. I'm just gonna wait over here because this is the slab. The animation of the flesh melting off Crocomyre's bones. I know that description sounded graphic, but that's basically what happens. Anyway, the animation lags the game, so that's why. another super pack. Not the worst thing in the world to get, but it's not what I wanted. I'm not gonna bother with the cosign because I don't think anything's there. Even without speed, I'm still clearing this out. Because it's a mess otherwise. Wow, that's a misleading there by the map. Said that was not a bad item, and it wound up being a whammy. So yeah, I don't think I can trust this map about as much as I can trust a fart right now. That ain't saying much. So I guess I am gonna check the cosign. I'm not liking this. What's wrong with my A button? It doesn't seem like I'm getting the usual running speed. I wonder why. Main Street upgraded to supers. Crab is missile. Okay. notifications be letting me down. I don't think Meridia Beach is in Chozo Rand. Well, Watering Hole rather is part of the Chozo Rando structure, so I'm gonna skip it. Also, where was my super? I need the mock droid to follow me to specific. There we go. Took me a moment to remember the controls for that move. That's an ice clip, by the way. That's out of logic. While I'm at it, I'm gonna turn Ice Beam off. Why is my aid acting like that? Well, I have to go this way regardless. Gathering ammo, I am. On about 30 seconds for this. Not close enough. You know what, I am gonna take it, because that gives me crystal flash ammo. But that'll be the only time I'll even need to think of the term. This is gonna be an ammo kill. Nothing fancy. That's some good shooting right there. That's why there's a few spots where a missile's actually better, because in that spot, Dragon's moving fast, and you can actually spam missiles. Spring ball? Nah, I'm good. That just leaves Fan 2. I think from here, my exit route is going to be going towards Forgotten Highway. It's an odd route, but I think that's going to be my best bet here. So I go through Cat Attack Alley, which is also a great place for getting your super count back. I didn't just miss the power bomb, I missed badly. Almost at the end of Forgotten Highway. Now what's going to make this easy is that the traps are off. So spiking them at death is benign. another super pack. One more for the road. Of all the bosses remaining, I'd argue this one's the most annoying. I got 4 that time. Very generous mid pattern that I not take advantage of. Got up to 10. Got him. That's G4. Let's go. Wow, this controller's being dumb. The enemy known as a bull does not survive plasma. Ice on or not? That's where that was. Well, now we're back in logic, right at the end. Controller's A button is not maintaining input. I don't think turbo's on as far as I'm aware. I am gonna have to stop at the ship to refill ammo. usual, because it's like, I don't know what's happening with my A button, but it's definitely messing up Speed Booster, no doubt about it. So I feel like the Speed Booster taking longer to happen as a result of whatever's going on. Alright. Figure instead of going for it now, I'll just not and get out of here a little bit faster. Alright, let's remember our practice. But there's something else I gotta turn off. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I didn't have this set up anyway. Oh, being rude, not helping me. Almost had it. Almost had it. Almost had it. Again, almost had it. Sometimes you have it and the game's like, fuck you. And that's exactly what the Zebetite did right there. I need to learn more setups for this. Oh, that was it! Game! Can you just cooperate? Now it works. Okay. I was overconfident. Alright, we're there. No charge beam, no problem. 73 shot. Supers. I have a leeway of about 13 plus. Ooh, that hurt. Now we're good, and I'm good to get it right. That's quick, get up and come on back. Alright, let's do this. Good fight. Especially phase 2. That part already. Samus, you want to spin jump here? ship entry, so that's what we're going with. Still not bad for a Chozo rando scene where I basically kicked logic in the balls. Really should have gone to wreck ship first, but I tried to galaxy brain it and it didn't work out. Still, I have one important question to answer. Where in the world was the charge beam and the high jump? $110.24. All right, not terrible. Considering the major minor was absolute crap. Well, we'll see how the seating plays out. And next time I go live on Twitch with this will either be practice or an actual race when those start in February. Probably practice, because some things just didn't feel right. Like, I need to learn more ways of setting up and pulling off Zeb Skip, which is only new to my bag of tricks over the last few months, I would say. There's a clip of me popping off and just literally peaking my mic as a result over on the purple site. Nine power bombs, so I was right about power bombs being slim. East Meridian was slow because I didn't have speed booster or any other means of beating Drag on it, so it is what it is. Let's see. Power bomb, super missile. Grapple was at plasma. We were not getting that. Oh, so going bowling was the way to charge. That bites. And we had to go gauntlet for high jump. Ugh. Well, that's randomizer for you. Sometimes rando's gonna rando. Now, we're gonna get to the end of this, and then I'm gonna do some looking to see, okay, controller, what are you doing? Dear Force! Okay. Stinker of a scene, but it's okay. These things happen. Oh, I don't know if the mic picked that up. Alright, what's going on my controller? Let's see. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna... Okay, turbo is disabled completely, so I know I didn't turn that on. That could be a problem with the controller then. Let me just show this real quick. Yeah. Turbo is completely disabled according to what I see here on emulator, so That's a controller issue, so, well, I'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did recording it and playing it. And I will see you next mission. Take care, everyone.